Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan from the Solo Leveling team. So I'm going to present you my trading wind energy forecasting for the Datathon 2020 competition. So we have two main datasets, which are the wind energy production and the wind forecast. Both are taken from January 1st, 2017 until the present time. The wind forecast is divided into wind speed and direction from 8 locations in the region. Totally 16 datasets from the wind forecast, and all datasets are interpolated to time base of an hour. The first thing to do is to fuse the datasets into one file with 3 columns, which are the energy and the average of speed and also direction from all of the locations for every hour. Next is to prepare the data. I normalize all columns with this formula, which just subtract the data to the average and divide it with its standard deviation. And I also use MAE instead of RMSE because MAE roughly scales with loss, but it doesn't capture the asymmetry. So basically, it helps to train the network for profits. This is the data windowing and features engineering. So this is what I use for my features input, and I also use A0 as Y0 because like before we will use difference network. This is my configuration, and this config gave me the best result. So I run this with 25 repeats to make sure I got the best result and make sure of its consistency. Next is the network. I used an autoencoder and input scaling because besides it gave me a better result, autoencoder is useful when the input dimension is large. I used 10H for autoencoder because I got better results using it than using ReLU. And for the neural network model, I used 4 layers and dropouts for every layer. And I also use wave decay and regularization for the solver, which are 0.0001 and L2. Now this is my best configs training and test losses. And as you can see here, our best config in the red circle below has already beaten the persistence. And this is details of my best config losses. And this is the training and test predictions of my model. From what we can see here, our test prediction, although it's not perfect, works quite good. And as you can see, even if it's not perfect, I got a linear shape plots, which means that we got the right direction with this approach. And this is the lag correlations. I still got a peak of 1 for the test, which is not perfect, but still it's not bad either as I got it close to 0. And I will need to improve it further to get a 0 peak for the test. And finally, this is my final profit at the end of the trading time. The net profit is as you can see in the screen. The profit is not that high, but at least we didn't get a minus, so we're on the right track with this approach. So that's all for my explanation. Thank you for your attention.